guys, it's NautoAce.
So the next one I want to give my thoughts, impression, reaction is Ubisoft 2019 E3 conference. So you gotta keep in mind in this conference, one, no Assassin's Creed. They already stated that because a yearly Assassin's Creed gets tiring. I'm not surprised from Origin they did Odyssey, so they said after that, no Assassin's Creed. So what did they do? Well, they put the next Watchdog. So yes, the first thing they showed was Watchdog Legion. Yes, it was leaked at one point, and now it was confirmed. They finally showed what the game is all about. Yes, it does take place in London. And the interesting part is, so on the Twitter they say protect your NPC. What does that mean? Well, the concept for Legion is you don't play just one character. You don't play just Eden Pierce or Marcus like in the previous game. No. You play as multiple NPC characters. That's right. Many variety of characters you get to play, because the way they set this game up is they actually show gameplay trailers or gameplay shows. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what happened there. Is they showed one guy, he was doing the mission, and unfortunately he failed and he died. And all of a sudden I see the word permadeath. Yes, just like Fire Emblem in the past, if you put it on classic mode rather than casual mode, permadeath. It's basically what it is the minute the character dies, that's it. You don't play the character more and you move on. And they show that you play not one but a lot of characters, so they should switch to other characters. And at the same time, you're recruiting new characters to join the Resistance or DedSec. That's really the premise of Watchdog, is that you team up against whatever the corporation is, and you join DedSec, the Resistance. I mean, you watch. Well, in the first one, Aiden Pierce didn't really join DedSec. It was basically just a mixer. Marcus did join DedSec in San Francisco. So, it takes place in London. I like the voice actors, the voices. So, Britishy, Englishy, I guess you could say that. Yeah, and even the best part is that you get to play as an old lady. I'm like, oh my gosh, an old lady doing mission, and then other variety of characters. And the interesting part about this one is that it depends which NPC you play, they have their strengths and weaknesses. Like you get to play as MI6, former MI6. Apparently the old lady was a former assassin, Assassin's Creed. Yeah, little tidbits, supposed to take place the same as Assassin's Creed world, but Abstergo, CTOS, whatever. But yeah, I mean, looks interesting. Takes place in London. And apparently this game's gonna come out at March 6, 2020, so not that far. So hopefully it is good. The concept, it is kind of interesting, much more interesting than Marcus just being a hacker, because the problem with the first game was it was just Grand Theft Auto with hacking. The second, it was less shooting, it's more hacking and stealth. So this one, I get the difference which character you play as, with the action, with the stealth, and the guy basically said you have a lot of options there. So the next one is one of the cast, Mac, who basically the actor Ralph McKinney, basically the guy from It's Sunny at Philadelphia show with Dan DeVito. One of my friends always loves that show, so it's a really, really goofy, dirty show. So apparently there was Ubisoft Studio, their movie studios or show, what entertainment, let's just say that. Apparently they had a show called Mythic Quest, and apparently now they're doing like some sort of expansion arc called the Raven's Banquet. And yeah, I didn't even know about this, so I'm gonna basically try to give the gist of what it is. So the guy Rob McKinney basically plays Mac in It's Always Sunny at Philadelphia. He plays a character called Ian Grimm, basically the creator and the producer of the game called Mythic Quest. And it's basically just a comedy show about, video game. Apparently Ian Grimm is supposed to be like some sort of douchebag to some extent. I mean, I never even heard of it until now. So apparently you can watch it at Apple TV. So yeah. So another one that basically got me interested is Brawlhalla. Yes, that is Ubisoft's version of Smash Brothers. It's a free-to-play. At one point, they had some guest character, I think Rayman and Juan from Guacamelee. So apparently this one they show now the cast of Adventure Time. You get to play as Finn, Jake, and Princess Bubblegum. So they look cool. It kind of fits in Brawlhalla. Their moves. I mean, if you watch the cartoon, you know what the premise is. It's pretty cool about it. So, and then a little bit of a mobile game. So, and this is only one mobile game, and the reason I'm talking about it is sort of interesting because the game is called Tom Clancy's Elite Squad. But what it is it is a mobile tactical game, but it has a lot of characters from Ubisoft games. So you got a character from Ghost Recon, from Division. You got Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. I wouldn't be surprised if they put in somebody from Watchdog in the long run as, additional character. Hey, maybe somebody from Assassin's Creed. You never know. So, again, it is an all-star Ubisoft game, a tactical strategy game, I guess you could call that one. And then, of course, Ubisoft without Just Dance, it's really not Ubisoft's conference there. So the bottom line I'm trying to say here is yes, Just Dance 2020 has been announced for all consoles, including the Wii and Stadia. Yes, the Wii and Stadia coming this November, and they're celebrating their 20th. Is it 20th? No, the 10th anniversary. So apparently this game came out in 2010. Yeah, it's still growing strong. I mean, people wonder how come they keep doing Just Dance, because it's making them money. People buy this game. A lot of people actually like Just Dance game, believe it or not. I might not be the person, but there are a lot of people did. So I mean, there have been points like in the Wii, one of the Just Dance game on the Wii, it had the Super Mario theme exclusively. So not really surprised. Even the panda's back, the dancing panda, and yeah, I even see. I'm sorry to sound like a punch, but it's not. I even seen some like. How do I say this? Well, I guess they're a dancer, but they're not like like real professional dancer looks. I don't know, but you know what? I see people like just dancing. Let's just leave it to that. If you saw the conference part of that Just Dance 2020, then you know what I mean. But hey, you know what? If it's going strong, hey, why not make it? Why not develop it? It makes money. Hey, there you go. And then Division 2. So apparently they announced that there's going to be a free play for a while from the 13th to the 16th. And that the director basically announced the 3 episodic for Division 2. The first one is supposed to come out this summer. It's called DC Outskirt Expedition. And then the second one is going to come this fall. Something to do with the Pentagon. You infiltrate the Pentagon. And the third one is called The Manhunt. That's going to come like early 2020. And then also they announced that, a movie division movie division. There you go. Division the movie exclusive to Netflix. But I think about that, well, not really much. I'm not really a fan of the division. Here's the thing I'm going to have to say. I'm not really a fan of Tom Clancy's games. Sorry, not that much. So, I mean, hey, for people who are fans, there you go. I mean, the only thing that I think that's cool for me is Watchdog Legion. Brawlhalla looks interesting because of Adventure Time. If you like that show, then there you go. Just Dance, again, not for me, but I can understand why they're putting it. If it makes the money, hey, but what do I think about it personally? I really don't care. And then Uplay. So basically, that's Ubisoft's version of Steam. They announced a Ubisoft Uplay Plus, $15 a month. Supposed to be much better. You get access to the earlier games, like early access. That's according to the person. And again, for me, okay, it's good if you're a Uplay fan. Here's your other option, a premium version there. I don't really play Uplay. If I play something on PC, I just stick with Steam. Maybe GOG to some extent. And to some extent also maybe Windows 10. But to some extent, Steam. That's it. And then of course in 2020, it's going to also come with Google Stadia. Again, I already gave my opinion about Google Stadia. Just minutes. Now for me, since I have a lot of console, I have a strong high-end PC. So, well, and these options are there. That's the key thing. Options. And then they show 2 new IPs. So the first one is Roller Championship. Yeah, there's been talk about before from Ubisoft on Twitter that new IP, something to do with roller derby, so Roller Champions. And you can play it, the alpha, as of right now. And yeah, I mean, if you know what roller derby is, then probably going to play something like that. And then the last game they showed, it looks interesting. It's from the creators and the directors of Assassin's Creed Odyssey called Gods and Monsters. So it's just a trailer, but judging from the trailer, I'm guessing that you're playing as a god fighting against monster. It could be a Monster Hunter type game, who knows. So my thoughts overall of the Ubisoft conference, I think it's okay for what it is. Yeah, it's not really like, oh, that's so awesome. Because one, if you notice, there are some games that's not there, but Ubisoft have basically stated, one, Beyond Good and Evil 2, not there because they're still working on that. Of course, no Assassin's Creed, you already said that. So to some extent, probably that's the reason. It's like, yeah, well, they got nothing uber major. I mean, maybe Watch Dogs Legion is probably the closest one, but in my opinion, they should have left that in the end and showed Gods and Monster role the champion in the beginning. But whatever, it's their conference, whatever they see fit, you go for it. So overall, I don't think it's not that bad, but it's not as good as last year with Assassin's Creed, Starlink, and to some extent, they had some really interesting like games. I can't remember, it was like last year, but this year, yeah, Just Dance. Well, no surprise, they have new IP, which is a good thing. Watch Dogs Legion, I think, is the only one that's the best for the majority because, like I said, I don't really play Tom Clancy game. Of course, no Splinter Cell. Also, they basically stated that at least they show gameplay. They show gameplay, like I said, they show gameplay in some of these games. That's cool. Watch Dogs Legion, Tom Clancy Elite Squad. There you go. So, yeah, that's my thoughts about the Ubisoft's conference. Not that bad. So, next time, the next one is going to be the big one that people probably anticipating since Sony is not at E3 2019. That is Square-Enix's conference, taking the spot of Sony at 6 p.m. So I'm going to watch it. Is it going to be a live conference? Is it not? I'll just have to wait and see.
With that, I'll see you guys later.